What's up, everybody? Welcome to the video. We got a super spectacular one today. We're going to be showing you how to make, to print, and apply a stencil. Let's get it going. Alright, like always, I came in extra early. I got set up. My gear is right over here. Now it's time to create the design and make the stencil before the client gets here. So we're gonna be using the iPad Pro. I got a little bit of paint on the cover because I paint all the time. And I'm going to head on over to Procreate and show you how I draw this thing up. All right, let's open up Procreate on the iPad Pro. We're gonna create a new canvas. We're gonna turn the grid on. Then we're gonna change our grid to a radial style symmetry. And this is gonna allow us to draw up our custom mandala that we're gonna use for our tattoo today. Now we're gonna arrange it. We're gonna grab a sketch pencil and just start messing around here just to get some shapes. And you can see all you have to do is draw in one quadrant and it'll make it all harmonious. All right, now that we just about got everything to where we want it, we're gonna go ahead and finish up a few minor details on this sketch, and then we're going to darken it with our Procreate special stencil app. And now we're gonna save the image and we're gonna take it on over to our brother stencil printer app. Let's find our image. We're going to put it in the print queue, and then we're gonna go ahead and print this thing out. All right, now we're gonna load the stencil printer with our stencil paper. We got some Spirit. This is a long time industry standard. And we're gonna take this sheet out. We could use that for later if you wanna design on the skin. But we're also gonna remove this yellow portion before we load the printer. Like so. Now that we got our stencil paper prepped and we took that yellow backing off and that brown paper in the middle, we're going to meticulously align the rest of the paper through the machine, and we're gonna help guide it out by carefully pulling on one side. When it gets to the end, we're gonna remove it. Now that we got our print out, we're gonna take this purple piece off with the remaining piece of yellow and throw that away. And we're gonna cut this thing out. Now let's grab our scissors and start working our way carefully around this, making sure to cut around the tattoo stencil to make it fit perfectly around the body. Now, once we got the stencil cut out, we're gonna make relief cuts around there that's gonna allow the stencil to bend and shift around a little bit once it's being placed on the body. Now, a little bit of Dynamics stencil magic. I sure love this stuff. Just very good quality stencil applicator. And it is super important that you carefully massage this into the skin. You want to make sure your layering is just tacky enough, not too damp, that it's going to make that stencil graphite soak into the skin and hold very well. Now, after we've taken our time to meticulously apply it, we're going to bring over our stencil. And I'm going to start in the middle and work my way to the top and the bottom, and then radial outwards. And you're gonna see these relief cuts in action because the tattoo is bending around the knee. So it's a flat piece of paper used to make something perfect on an imperfect canvas. That's why the stencil process is super important. We're gonna make sure this thing is nice and padded down. And once it is, we're gonna carefully remove this stencil paper, and it's going to reveal our perfect stencil with this geometric mandala. Looks beautiful.